Hello everyone and welcome to RadioCSIRT English Edition, your daily appointment with cybersecurity news. I'm Marc Frédéric Gomez, your French cybersecurity voice for today's threat landscape. It's Sunday, November 16th, 2025. You're listening to episode 488, live from Versailles, France. In today's episode, continued progress on DNS4 EU, the European sovereign DNS resolver designed to reduce reliance on non-EU services, a detailed assessment of the ransomware landscape in Q3 2025, highlighting ecosystem fragmentation and the growing professionalization of RIAS affiliates, new disclosures on US citizens who enabled North Korean IT workers to infiltrate sensitive American companies, a newly reported critical flaw in Cisco Catalyst Center, allowing privilege escalation in administrative environments, and Debian's latest update, which delivers extensive security fixes affecting core components and widely deployed packages. And if you're a new listener, feel free to subscribe to the podcast. We are available on Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, YouTube channel, Deezer, and Spotify. Today, I present a comprehensive analysis of the DNS4 EU project, a strategic initiative led by the European Union to strengthen digital sovereignty around DNS. Its objective is to provide Europe with a unified and secure DNS resolution infrastructure operated exclusively from within the European territory, with strict compliance to GDPR requirements. DNS4 EU aims to reduce the current dependence on public DNS resolvers outside the European Union, particularly those operated by private companies based abroad. The project is built around a consortium led by Whalebone and New, supported by several European network operators. The platform integrates filtering mechanisms based on indicators of compromise, real-time anomaly detection capabilities, and native support for DNSSEC to ensure the integrity of DNS resolution. For CERT and SOX teams, DNS4EU introduces an additional layer of observability, including event correlation, enhanced DNS logging, and improved visibility into cross-border network behaviors. It is also designed to provide redundant resolution infrastructure for public administrations, essential service operators, and internet service providers. The ambition is to offer a resilient DNS capable of maintaining service continuity even during major crises or large-scale cyber attacks. However, the project raises several operational questions. These include data governance, performance during peak load, interoperability with existing resolvers, and the ability to compete with globally adopted services such as Google or Cloudflare. The potential centralization of European DNS traffic also remains a major concern regarding control and resilience. The full article available on my blog.marcfredricgomez.com details the technical architecture, advantages, limitations, and risks associated with DNS4 EU, as well as the expected operational impact for cybersecurity teams. Breaking news about the release of Debian 13.2, the second update to the stable Trixie branch. This is not a new major version, but a maintenance revision that consolidates recent security fixes and addresses several significant issues across the distribution. Debian emphasizes that existing installation media remain fully valid. Users who routinely apply updates from security.debian.org will notice minimal changes as most security patches have already been integrated. Updated installation images will be published soon, but no reinstall is required. Systems can simply upgrade through any standard Debian mirror. From a technical standpoint, this revision includes a wide range of updates. The Linux kernel moves to a new upstream stable release. The 7-zip package receives fixes for multiple vulnerabilities, while curl patches issues related to buffer overreads, directory traversal, and cache poisoning. System receives substantial stability and lifecycle improvements, including fixes for DNS over TLS handling, critical components such as OpenSSL, Samba, Suricata, QEMU, libxml2, dovecut, and bind9 are also updated to address various security and reliability concerns. Desktop environments and browser-related packages receive stability enhancements as well. The update also incorporates a large set of security advisories, already published individually by Debian's security team. These include patches for Chromium, Firefox ESR, OpenJDK, GIMP, Redis, Intel microcode, Ghostscript, Squid, and many other widely deployed components. Each advisory targets vulnerabilities ranging from privilege escalation to remote code execution and denial of service conditions. A few packages have been removed when maintenance was no longer guaranteed, or upstream constraints made continued support impractical. The Debian installer has also been refreshed to include all fixes delivered in this stable revision. Debian 13.2 continues the project's long-standing commitment to reliability, predictability, and strong security, ensuring that environments built on Trixie remain resilient and operationally stable. A critical vulnerability in Cisco Catalyst Center virtual appliance, tracked as CVE 2025-20341 with a CVSS score of 8.8. The flaw allows a user with basic observer permissions to escalate their privileges to full administrator by sending crafted HTTP requests. The issue comes from insufficient input validation in the web interface. When processing user-supplied data, the system fails to properly sanitize parameters, enabling remote privilege escalation over the network. Once elevated, an attacker can create accounts, alter configurations, and take full control of the managed network environment. Cisco discovered the vulnerability during a support case, and no public exploits have been observed so far. Affected systems include VMware, ESXi virtual appliances starting with version 2.3.7.3-VA. The patched release is 2.3.7.10-4A, and Cisco confirms that no workarounds are available. Hardware appliances and AWS-based deployments are not affected. The U.S. Justice Department has announced 5 guilty pleas connected to North Korea's long-running scheme to infiltrate American companies using false or borrowed identities. According to court documents, the operation allowed North Korean IT workers to earn more than $2.2 million while bypassing sanctions designed to restrict the country's access to foreign currency. 3 U.S. nationals admitted they knowingly provided their personal identities to North Korean operatives, hosted company-issued laptops at their homes, and installed remote access tools so the workers could appear to be operating from inside the United States. In several instances, they also completed employment requirements such as drug tests on behalf of the North Korean workers. Using these identities, the operatives collected approximately $1.28 million in salaries. In a separate case, a Ukrainian national pleaded guilty to stealing multiple U.S. identities and selling them to North Korean facilitators. Those identities were then used to secure jobs at roughly 40 U.S. companies. Another American defendant admitted to using his own business to launder worker identities and operate a laptop farm in Florida that supported the scheme. The Justice Department also announced the seizure of more than $15 million in cryptocurrency linked to Ep.20. The North Korean state-sponsored hacking group responsible for several high-value crypto thefts in 2023, the funds were traced to attacks on platforms in Estonia, Panama, and the Seychelles. U.S. officials said the cases highlight how North Korea continues to combine cyber operations, identity fraud, and remote work schemes to generate revenue for the regime and evade international sanctions. And that's the end of this Sunday episode. I hope it provided clear and useful information. You can share your feedback by email at RadioCSIRT@gmail.com. All open source intelligence sources used for this episode are available on RadioCSIRT.com as well as in the episode description. And if you're a new listener, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast. See you tomorrow for a new episode. Until then, don't think, just patch. Have a nice Sunday. See you soon.